everyone, welcome back to Quaternity Live. I am Priyanka, as you guys hopefully remember and still know. And I'm joined by three wonderful, wonderful, wonderful guests today. If y'all want to come say hi.
Hi, good to be
Uh,
back.
Hey, Darya, thank you for being enthusiastic and lovely and energetic. Shreyas. So today we are joined by my brother Shreyas, as all of you know, Olympio, who's one of my favorite people, and my new best friend who I've never met in person, Darya. Y'all want to jump in and tell everyone where you guys are based and where you're from and all that good stuff.
Yeah, I'm in Italy right now. I live very close to Naples, so in the south, and it's wonderfully springtime now. Wonderfully springtime? That doesn't work, but you understood what I meant. Yeah.
I I wish it was I wish it was wonderful springtime here. It's I'm in Venice, LA, and it's raining, so I'm gonna stay indoors the whole day.
Yeah, and I'm in San Francisco, and it is also raining here, so not particularly exciting weather here, unfortunately.
I'm really amused that like sunny California is the place.
Right.
It's like really rainy right now.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a joke. Like from the last December through February is always a joke. I don't know why and it's been getting more and more rainy during these 3 months. So
Oh
though
no.
it's so neither here nor there. But
Still, that's unfortunate. Oh well. Um,
mm.
Thank you guys for joining and jumping on today. We're really excited because we're like getting our groove back with our lives on our YouTube channel, and we really wanted to like come and chill out and just have a good time playing and just like connecting and being together.
Look at this nonsense.
Guys, for context, like right before we jumped on the live, Shreyas and I were talking about the like new update for Apple where like you can make emoji like emojis are like a thing. So like if I do this, it like it always creates and it like does this for a few different reactions. And Shreyas and I were talking about how we'll be in meetings doing like important things and like saying important things and like trying to be serious. And then one way or the other, we cut off the reactions and it just like completely ruins the entire point we're trying to make.
Exactly.
And yeah, Shreyas's reaction is always the thumbs up. He does it and it just like shows up out of nowhere. And mine is like balloons. It's not showing up right now, but it might show up later. Anyway, so yay emojis. If Shreyas and I do that, we have been apparently independently struggling with this for the last month. Anyway, coming back to the point I was making before that happened. We just wanted to invite you guys on to have like a really chill, fun live. And hang out and just play a cool game of Quaternity. It's been a hot sec since I've played. And it's also just like fun because it's been a long time since I think I've like really hung out with any of the three of you. Darya, like I said, you and I've never been met in person. So like I'm just really pumped to spend this time together for the next like 50 minutes. Sound good?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Great. So we're gonna go over to the game. This is gonna be well, it'll be something. My money is on Olympio or Shreyas winning. However, having said that, I think Darya is going to be the underdog, and I am rooting for Darya. So I would just
Yeah, probably would have been best if you hadn't said that though. You may have jinxed me, and I will be pissed at you if you did.
you
But, we can hope.
it's fine. It's fine. You are stronger than jinxes. It's good. Okay.
Right.
I'm just gonna hit start. So we're gonna go.
Four.
How competitive is this game going to be? And that's the real question.
Don't be mean to me.
Are people out for blood? Is that
I mean, if you're not, why are you playing?
Oh my God.
Oh, my internet is out again. No, don't do this to me. Oh, it worked. I'm kidding, by the way. Just in case that didn't register. Absolute joke.
Oh man.
Oh, see, but now I think everyone's a little bit scared.
No, 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 no. No, no, no. All hugs and kisses. Wonderful springtime.
Olympio, as
That's
you
the vibe for today.
should be scared of Darya.
It's
Don't
springtime live.
she says this and then she'll like swoop in and checkmate you and then you're just like, well, that was smart
That's
too.
not
I can't
true.
be mad about it. Like it'll be a good checkmate. You can't be mad at good checkmates.
Okay.
Hmm.
But I really haven't played in such a long time.
What to play?
Yeah, I haven't played in a really, really long time. So this is fun.
I think the
Yeah.
last time we played might have been the previous live we did. So
Yeah, same here. I played the last Blitz and I haven't had the time, which is really upsetting. I mean, I do often think like, oh, I wish I could play right now. So, like, in a way, participating in the channel is awesome for me because it just
yeah.
justifies me spending time on this, and I love it.
Yeah. No, I totally agree. I wish I played more than I do, and this gives me a way to do it at least once every couple of months.
Nice. So what I'm hearing, Shreyas, is like we should bully you into coming on more often.
Da-da-da.
Potentially. I mean, I would like schedule pending. I would love to. I mean, I think it's always a good time. So definitely.
I've been able to play Quaternity pretty often because I brought one of the boards. It's a small like compact board. I think it was made in India.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like resembles a board game, so that it can be picked up and just brought anywhere. And I brought that one to school, and I think it's still at my school. I kind of just left it there in our library. It's kind of where we play games and things like that. And I've gotten so far only positive feedback from everybody. Everybody likes it.
That's incredible.
Yeah, that's really cool. And do you always play with your friends or do people like join in?
Usually it's with my friends, and then more and more people, they'll start coming around, and then maybe they'll start filling in for other people. But,
Dude,
and it's a lot of people see it and they think it's a lot more complicated than it is. So
I think it is intimidating at first glance
yeah,
if you have never seen it before, especially if you I think if you see the opening position, it's actually quite nice because the opening position is symmetric and it looks good and all of that. I think if you enter in like mid game, like if somebody showed up right now and looked at this board, they'd probably just be like, "What the hell is going on?" At the first time they saw it, because I think it's becomes complicated pretty quickly in the middle game. So
I think I will also say like one of the things that I've noticed a lot with people. So Olympia, it's like super heartening to hear how sort of open and excited people have been about the game in with like when you've been playing with them, because I think a lot of my friends like a lot of one of the things that a lot of them couldn't get past at the beginning for like the first maybe 10 seconds or 10 minutes was how it looked so much like chess, but it looked like really complicated chess.
yeah,
Um
yeah.
and the complicatedness that Shreyas was talking about was like even with the opening position, they were like, "Oh, this is stunning," but also like, "I don't play chess, I can't do this." And so I think it was like interesting to then have that conversation with them and then be like, "Okay, so I hear you, but do you want to just try this out? Because I promise you, it like feels nothing like it. It is nothing like it. The thought process is completely different. The vibes totally like part. It's a very disparate thing, even though it looks so similar." And then they come to enjoy it and see it for what it is and like enjoy the game for what it can give you. But I think that's really one of the most interesting things that I've seen is like sort of having that conversation and um allowing people to step into it in a way where they're not so worried about the complicatedness aspect, whether it's because of the chess connection or for its own thing.
Nice.
Olympio, honestly, you've probably played the game a lot more recently, man, because you're doing all of the, you're doing it at school. So you're going with your dad to downtown or
Uh,
Highland as well?
I've gone with him to a few. I mean, he goes I think downtown sometimes, and then he goes I think somewhere in like Santa Monica, and
Okay.
I go sometimes. Yeah, I go, and it's really just good vibes over there too. It's we set up the board, and then we kind of just wait for people to show, any sort of interest, which it usually doesn't take that long.
Okay.
Mhm.
And then people just kind of walk by and they're like, "Hey, what is that? I've never seen that kind of board before." And then we'll start explaining it to them, and then you know sooner or later, we'll sit down and we'll have enough people to play a game or
Nice.
two.
Very cool.
Have you had any repeats yet where you've seen the same people a couple times?
Yes, yeah, yeah. There's a few people who are like definitely interested and invested in playing. They like it a lot.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
It's awesome. For anyone who is watching this or will watch this, who is based in LA, what we can do for you is put down the Instagram link where Olympio's dad, Alex, actually shares the info of where they're meeting. And then y'all can follow along and hopefully go meet Olympio in person and play with him.
That
And you can
would
be
be
our
sick.
little celebrity. He's
I
gonna hit.
don't like. There's a certain horsey here. My love of horses is truly being tested right now. I don't enjoy it. Answer. Okay.
Oh.
At some point you got to do something though. So
Yeah. I do get that. I don't like it, but I do get it.
There still hasn't. Oh well, there still hasn't been just no.
There's been
I'm
no
saying
blood.
at some point something has to happen.
Mm.
That's something.
I will say I'm having a little bit of trouble concentrating, talking and playing. I think for a long time now I've been kind of a commentator and I haven't had to talk as much, and now I'm like,
Is this the first time you're doing a live Darya?
no, I've done a couple of them in Portuguese.
Okay.
I have done at least one other. You were there
Our
actually
Christmas
on
live.
yeah.
The
On
Christmas
the
one, yeah, that
Halloween one.
okay, yeah. I do remember that one.
Yeah.
Do remember that one. That one was late. I remember.
That's the
Uh,
detail.
that's well, everybody
But
was
you remember that. It
was
was
very
late.
dressed up, which was actually very nice. And that was cool. But I actually do not remember the outcome of the game. Funnily enough, I just remember everybody was dressed up.
You don't remember the outcome of the game? I'm a
We
little
weren't
offended.
playing. We were commentating, right? If I'm not
No, I
mistaken.
was playing and I won.
No, the Christmas live, I was sitting next to you, and both of us were just commentating.
No. That
No,
was,
you're thinking of the Halloween
yes, you're
one.
thinking of
Oh, I'm thinking
Halloween.
about Halloween. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay. No, the Christmas one I do remember. No, that one I do remember. That one I was sitting in the around the corner from where I was sitting. Okay, that I do. Sorry, Olympio.
Mm.
It happens.
I know.
Ugh, I don't know.
Yes.
I'm just gonna. Okay, and now I'm getting ganged up. Okay, that's it. It was manageable before. Now I got all three colors coming at me.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'll move.
I won't. Like, not to be mean or anything, but
Oh man.
look at that pony party. I don't think I've ever seen this arrangement of ponies.
Party. Yeah, me neither.
I enjoy it. Sir. Okay. What do I want to do now? Hmm.
Oh, wow. Going hard. Okay.
I lost too much time on that though.
Eh,
Eh.
not terrible.
Mm. Shoot.
I mean, I think it's only once you get to under a minute that you want to
Yeah.
start stressing out a lot
Yeah.
about time. I mean, there are a bunch of folks like Anael and Chico and all of them who, I mean, at sub 10 seconds, they make an insane number of moves. So
Yep.
it's, yeah.
I'm gonna do something risky because why not?
Chico was saying he learned from Anael, and Chico in particular, like I know he stresses a ton of us out in like a very admirable way when we play with him, because he'll be at like 10 seconds and just playing literally the second half of the game with that much time.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly.
This is interesting. I wonder if no, that would be stupid. Okay. Never mind. Okay.
I'm definitely playing with fire here.
You gotta have
But-
fun then. You gotta have fun.
Yeah, I mean, you got it, right?
Mhm.
You must. I don't know.
It's a nice move, actually. I think you.
We'll see.
It's tricky. Depends
Yeah,
on what
exactly.
but
Exactly.
still,
It could be nice, but
Oh, I need to move. I'm taking too much time. God. I don't know what to do. Oh, I'm gonna do that. Second.
Olympia, how are you feeling about your position? Well, I guess finish your move. It was a bad time for the question.
How do I feel about what?
Your
did
position.
Priyanka move?
Yeah,
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 she
she did.
No, my internet is.
Can you repeat that?
Do this with me to me.
Shreyas was
It's
asking
your move now,
about your
Darya.
position, Olympio.
It's my move. See, I was
Yeah,
still on
no.
Priyanka's move.
Oh,
Maybe you should refresh.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'll while you're-
Oh no, my internet completely gone. Okay, I'm gonna have to.
Did we lose her? What happened?
No, I think she's fixing her internet, so she's like shut off
Oh.
her.
How unfortunate. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, Olympia, you could take the moment to answer Shreyas' question from before, which I'm also curious about.
I think we can agree that it's not an optimal position to be in,
Oh, here we go. Okay, I'm back.
but hopefully I can. I'm gonna make the most of what my pieces are. So I'm not anywhere near done yet.
No, not even close.
Unless you guys just all three decide to kill me, which I hope you guys don't, because that would be kind of.
Okay, I'm back. If you guys want to unpause, sorry
Okay.
for that.
All good. All good. Okay.
Thank you. I should have thought of my move actually before I said that, but it's fine.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, but you're being true to the game, so it's okay. We love you for it.
See, you said it at the beginning. We are best friends who have never met, but I think it's a testament to us because that has not mattered even in the
Yeah.
slightest, right?
100%. Yeah. Absolutely. What did I think I was doing? Okay, never mind.
Is the internet usually flaky where you're at, Darya?
Yes, now I am here.
Shreyas, I was very curious where you got your username on Quaternity from.
My username.
By Shrey Dog.
So it's like a bunch of my college friends used to call me that. It was, yeah, and it stuck a little, sort of stuck. It's not like super common, but it is. It resurfaces every once in a while.
Because you're so loyal, or
Oh my God, that's
My God.
like
that's an incredible interpretation.
To me, it sounds like you're a rapper and you have like a secret
Yeah,
rap
it's
career
closer.
we don't know
It's
of.
closer to that, right? It's closer to a joke on that, for sure.
oh, is it because of how quickly you speak?
No, I think it's just like common slang in the US, right? And
It's like
so,
Snoop Dogg, basically. And
yeah,
that's why
exactly.
I
It's
said
just
you
common
rap.
slang in the
Shreyas's college friends, y'all need to do better. Sorry.
uh there's no, and then I think they like the sound of it, and so that ended up being an aspect. So
Olympia
um
currently doing best on time though, so I'm sure that'll work in your favor.
it's only 30 seconds more. I mean, I think once it, yeah, I would say 2-3 minutes ends up. Well, it does make a difference, but prior to that, it's hard to know really. Man, this is annoying. Okay.
I need to think. And thinking is hard.
Yes. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Oh man.
I don't know. You know that silence, that mid-game silence where everybody's like, I actually have to decide what I'm gonna do right now.
Yeah. Is a mood.
That was a great move. Okay. Hmm. 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 Hmm.
We're only 81 moves in, but I feel like it feels to me, I don't know if other people disagree, that we're very solidly in mid game. It's only move 81. It's actually not that much. To me, anyway.
Hmm.
Well, to draw a parallel about early game and mid game, 81 moves means each of you have played about 20 each, right? And you know, by most definition, a standard opening, whether it's quaternity or chess, is like 7 to 10 moves. So it definitely is like past the early game, if that's an interesting way to think about it.
No, for sure, dude. That's really cool.
Interesting. Interesting.
The players can't hear me, dear viewers, but Shreyas has an amazing move.
Oh, more blood spilled. Okay.
Hmm.
Mhm.
That's interesting.
It's tricky, tricky, tricky. No.
Yeah.
I have to say, it's really amusing to me when I sometimes hear Shreyas like grumbling to himself in the middle of a game because I like have, like 27 years of like interpretations of his grumbles and mumbles and I'm like, I don't know if that's actually relevant right now or not.
I mean, the situation is a little weird right now.
Also, Shreyas, just so you know, your face is half cut off
It's why?
because you were leaning in forward and
I
everywhere.
see.
Yeah, you're fine.
I see. I see. I see. Um, I think I've abused my computer a lot, so it doesn't stay straight very much.
Hmm.
Mids moves, but Olympio, now you're really pulling ahead on time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but like I have the time. I just don't got the position for the piece. So
Yeah, yeah.
it's like it's a trade-off. I'm making a trade-off.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't really like this trade-off. It's
Cool.
not fun.
I have a question for y'all. I'm actually curious how each of y'all approach this. I
Hmm.
find so like a couple of years ago, I had a conversation with someone that had me thinking about quaternity in a very specific sense, which is that they were thinking about approaching the game as a balance between strategy and tactic. So like sort of having a general direction of where you're going and like how you're going to get there broadly. You have like a roadmap, but then you have specific turns, like right and left turns that you might take to get to that point. Yeah, so tactics, short term versus like long term goals. Um, and I found that was, I mean, that's just not necessarily how I think about things, and so it's something I have to practice. But I find it really interesting. Um, but I'm finding like off late because I've been playing a little less frequently. I just sort of do what feels vaguely appropriate and hope to God it's not going to screw me over in like 5 moves.
Uh-huh.
But I was wondering, are y'all like super conscious about the way you play, or do you like wing it, or like what do you do?
I definitely wing it. And that's why my playing is so inconsistent because it's however I'm feeling, that's what's gonna happen. That's it. That's my strategy. Oh, today I'm gonna play like this. The other day I'm gonna play it like that. And that's it. That's all I got. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, unfortunately, I think the words to describe a lot of these things are not really, they've not been established, let's say. Um, I think using words to describe how you play Quaternity is a little tricky. I, I think I just, you try to figure out what other people are trying to do and what they're trying to do. You have some near-term objective you have in mind. I
Mhm.
don't think outside of winning the game, I'm not sure there's a long-term objective you can have in mind.
So,
Um,
follow-up question, because you said a really interesting thing. You said you try to
Yeah.
figure out what other people are trying to do, and you try to like respond in like a sort of like semi-productive fashion, if you will. Is that fair?
I think that you need to know or have a good sense of what other people are doing in 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 order to capitalize on like momentum changes and things like that happen, right? So if you're not clued into what they're doing, it's like very difficult for one person to entirely on their own force the issue in Quaternity. Like you have to have multiple people participate at least early on. So like in this game, Olympio got ganged up on, right? So it ended up being multiple people who went after Olympio for a bit, and then Olympio held his own, and then Darya kept going for a while, and I pulled back, and then when I re-entered, then Olympio's defense broke down a second time just now.
Yeah.
So like it's very, but like one person on their own, you can like sort of nibble away at the edges, but I'm not sure you can force the issue in a meaningful way. So anyway, that's why I think at least as long as four people are on the board, and this is definitely true when three people are on the board, you want to, yeah, you just want to make sure that you're aware of what other people are up to.
Right.
Yeah.
So my question was actually, sorry, Olympia, I just one sec, I'm just sorry. I promise I really want to hear from you. But my question was more like, let's say Darya and I both said we don't always know what we're doing and we wing it. What do you mean when you say you have to have a sense of what someone else is doing? Do you mean like, oh, do you mean something as simple as they're attacking Olympia versus they're not? Or do you mean like this is what they might be aiming at?
I got the same impression. I think Shreyas and we are talking about different things, like personal game strategy. Oh, you have to be aware of everyone. That's definitely true, and that's one of the great things of like lateral thinking in Quaternity. But what do you bring into the game before it starts, before anybody else is involved? Is how I thought about it.
Totally. Yeah, I mean, I think, yeah, that's more. I agree. I don't disagree there. But before I weigh in, Olympia, what were you going to weigh in with?
Well, I was gonna say that I think what you said, Shreyas, is like super accurate. You know, like one person can't really just go in and take down a whole army. But that's kind of what like Quaternity does, is it ties in so many other like people. It's like they're unspoken. Like I'm gonna quote alliances because they're not really, but they kind of are.
No, yeah.
So yeah, that's what's happening in my case, but I'm still thriving.
I mean, I think there are, like, you look at the way Yago plays and Anil play and so on. There are like specific patterns which are probably what you'd call tactics that I think you can repeat in different positions, like in different games, because similar positions sort of emerge, and you can run similar plays, and then once the tactic happens three or four times, like for example, for a long time, people would sack a knight to take out one of the central pawns, right? Then you figure out a way to defend against it. And like Yago and Jorge, they have a defense. Their opening position is entirely set up so that they can withstand a couple of those sacks from other players because they end up getting targeted. So I think that kind of tactic ends up happening, but Daria, and so I think it's useful to be aware of those tactics, what tactics people like to play, how you respond to those tactics. But those are usually like four move sequences, right? They're not more than that. Outside of that, I think right now, at least the game can change so quickly. Like your impact on the game is like not that important that you can like orchestrate it completely. That I'm not sure it actually makes sense to have a like preset expectation about what you're trying to do, if that makes sense. So so I like largely I would say yes. Like I think everybody is just winging it to some extent.
Right.
Yeah, I 100% am waiting.
But like the when you say when we use words like winging it, it sounds like, oh, we're like clueless about what's going on, and I don't think that's true, which is why I said, hey, like it's tricky with the words here because I think it's not actually like meaningful to have some like long arc strategy, right?
Mhm.
Sorry, Olympio. I actually feel bad for what it's worth. It's not worth a lot, but for what it is worth, I am sorry.
It's all good.
That is the patience of a boy who is so done with me, ladies and gentlemen, in case you were wondering.
See, I'm not only battling time, I can see what's coming, and now I have to make a choice.
You try to go for the checkmate, or you
Yeah.
can try to defend.
I
Either
can't.
would be reasonable.
Oh, I can do no. This, that, this.
Interesting.
Mm-mm. Oh no, my phone is on low battery mode. This is
No.
not. Yeah, I know. It's just because I'm having to use my personal hotspot from my phone and the Zoom on my phone. Technical issues.
I
See,
wonder.
yeah, I can see you coming.
Hmm.
Very annoying.
So what you would do?
Slightly challenging, though. It's not super straightforward.
Do that. Oh, that'd be interesting. Okay, I don't know if this will actually work. We'll see.
Was it?
Really cleaning shock, yeah. Interesting.
My my defensive position is really good right.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Interesting.
Hmm.
I do think time is going to start playing a factor pretty soon, though.
Mhm.
So
I don't.
Oof.
Okay.
iffy move.
Explica pra mim, por quê? Why? You know what I mean? Why?
It was like in the way, and
Yeah, I'm sure it was, sir. Probably
I mean,
has reasons
I'm
for that.
trading a bishop for it, so
I know. Meu, mas que saco, né, colega? Ah, não. Well, fine. No.
Olha aí, tá de sacanagem comigo, só.
Will you translate for those of us that don't speak Portuguese on this call? please.
I'm expressing my disappointment. Need. I'm up on. I have nowhere to run right now. Yeah.
Priyanka!
Sorry, Olympia. I'm really sorry. Please.
That was
Oh,
good.
yeah.
That was a good
I did not see that. My
So
bad mistake.
I kind of, yeah. I tried to get out of the way, but I couldn't. I was trying to give Olympio the out on
Yeah, I could see that.
E3, but
Yeah.
the Queen was backing it up. It was too much. Maybe I should have just taken it. That would have been better. But
I think
Pinku,
interesting.
I'm sorry. I'm assuming that's why you pushed the pawn up, right? It was to
Yeah,
set
that's
the.
why it's gone up. Yeah.
Fair enough.
I think it is always interesting to see what decisions people make at like this point where you can feel a checkmate coming and you know it's like a couple moves away, and then it's like, are you gonna block it? Are you gonna go for it? You just like take the L and figure like, well, it sucks to be the person being checkmated, but what are you gonna do, sort of thing. Like it's
yeah, I should have blocked it. I didn't. I should have taken the. I actually don't know whether I could have blocked it even. Problem. Interesting. Okay.
Oh, whatever. Fine. Oh, I can't move there. Oh, I can't move there. What I can't. No! Ah, I didn't realize. Is there anything else I can do?
Pretty sure you
there
can only
there
block,
is.
right? You can block with a rook, though.
Yes, that's what I was. Yeah.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Or you could have blocked with the other white square bishop as well.
Oh, yeah, I didn't see that.
I absolutely am not sure what to do now. I don't. Where's my queen? Losing my queen it's always, I know it's not the worst thing that can happen, but it just
hard,
hurts
though.
more than other things do. It does.
Yeah, hard. It is hard. Don't be annoying. Don't be annoying. Don't be annoying. Please.
Which one of us?
The one who just checkmated me 30 seconds ago. So checked me. Checked me. I don't want to sound prophetic. Like, we're not going to have Shreyas is not going to checkmate me this game. It's fine. Famous last words.
We'll see. We'll see.
I'm actually a little concerned.
I am very concerned.
Don't have a lot of mobile pieces. Well, they are, but they're not.
And I also don't have time, which is wonderful.
That's hard. Yeah.
I'm good. You know what? Sorry.
Okay. That was reasonable.
No, that is very reasonable. Okay.
I'm just trying to delay the inevitable, I think.
Great.
Hopefully this is not a stupid move.
Interesting. It should really. Yeah, see, like this is like
Right.
another moment when detecting the momentum matters, right? So
yeah, there's not. I have 9 seconds.
9 seconds.
Not allowed to think anymore.
Seconds is still, you could work with that.
You could, that's true.
However,
it's just not easy.
No, it's not.
No.
Sure. You know, I'm gonna pass on this piece of advice that Chico gave me when we were talking about time. Which was that how he practiced always was to have a 1+1 game and then try to go as far as you can before you run out of time. And I think while practicing, one moment. If I do this. I think.
Right?
No, not yet. Not yet. Not yet.
Yeah, I don't think there's a mate
Yeah.
yet.
What he said was to do that.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
because
Okay.
because what the 1+1 does is it forces you to think really quickly. You have to make moves fast. And he's done that multiple times over. So then when he's in these situations where he has like 10 seconds left, he's like trained himself in practice to be able to do that. And I think I've said this on multiple lives, multiple times. I've only done it the one time or maybe twice at max, but it was really a fascinating experience. It's like, even especially when you're playing against the bots, right? Because the bots don't really checkmate. So it's like you really have to think hard and figure out how to like maneuver that thing into happening. And it's like quite interesting. It really pushes your
Mhm.
skills.
Can you explain? I don't think I've ever heard about this before. What's the 1+1 game?
It's a 1 minute plus 1 second increment. So you, yeah, so it's a really like quick game. It's like the quicker than any blitzes you've played. It's insanely fast. But it's very, very good practice.
Nice.
Shreyas has mate right now.
It's hard. It's a hard game. It's not easy to do that, but it's very useful, of course. So it's
Um, uh, I might actually end up losing by time.
possible.
Looks like Priyanka also just missed mate.
Ugh, so jobless.
What did you say? You say so jobless?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's a very Indian thing to do.
Yeah,
Oh.
that is common. Man. Okay, this is very annoying.
Um,
Go, 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 go.
time. Oh my God.
I don't know how this is gonna end, unfortunately.
Run, run, run. It's such a tense end to the game, right? When
Such
you
little
have this
time.
Doing.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's kind of wild, yes. Kind of wild.
Uh,
So tense.
But Priyanka is like gaining time right now, so it's
Yeah.
kind
It's really cool to see. I think it's easy to forget about the extra 5 seconds, and now it's like clear as day.
Oof.
Oof.
Yep, it is. Sorry, Priyanka.
Oh no. Oh, I didn't see that. Oh well.
Sorry.
That's okay. It's fine. Now I'm just gonna give up all my pieces because I don't really know what to do. I should just, can I, is there a way I can give you one this? There's like really nothing I can do.
I mean, it's like 3 moves. It's okay. Tight game though. Tight game.
Very good.
Let's not do this. Okay.
Congratulations
That was
to Kumar
fun.
siblings.
Ugh, I was so close. Oh,
But, oh my god, that first checkmate though. You got
yeah,
the
that was
first
fun.
one. That is
That's
such a
right.
win.
It's fun.
That's right.
There will come a day where I beat Shreyas at Quaternity. It has not happened yet, but it will
I
happen.
thought you won the other one on the Christmas live, did you not?
You weren't playing though on the Christmas live, were you? You
Oh.
weren't there.
Oh, I see.
As the
I
younger
thought there was one where you did beat, but okay,
I
maybe
don't
not.
remember ever beating you. I remember we played something with the bots and you and I were both trying to get like a mate on something and I got it before you. And I remember this because like you went, "Oh, well done." And I, as your younger sister, have never forgotten a lick of praise I've gotten from you. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's fun.
Uh,
Be nice
Relatable content.
to y'all.
Quaternity.com.
We don't forget things. Yeah. Anyway, that was a really fun game, y'all. Thank you so much for joining. And
Yeah.
everyone on, on YouTube who joined us as well. That was really sweet. That was like a sweet game. Cool. Shreyas, do you have any fun things that we should be aware of or know about or anything we can look forward to from your end as cool quaternity person? That was
I don't know. Probably there's the bunch of stuff going on with schools around the world. That's probably the primary focus right now. So and I believe there's a tournament maybe coming up between some of the clubs in Europe. And those are probably the two more exciting things in the zone. I don't know whether there's an Italian club. I think there's an
No.
English one, a French one, and a German one, but
I'll have to pitch that while I'm here.
you
Oh,
should.
we'll talk later. But to everybody else, thank you for joining, and three of you, thank you so much for hopping on. Olympio, I am still sorry. You're still my favorite kid, for what it's worth. I still love you very much. This was
Kid.
okay. Listen, I still, in defense of myself, no, in defense of myself, Shreyas and I have a cousin who is 22 years old, who I still call my baby cousin, as much as he hates it, because it's just he's older than you, Olympia. So like, I'm really sorry. It's not like I'm not like being condescending or infantilizing. I call like 25-year-olds children because they're 3 years younger than me. I'm awful. I'm sorry.
No, it was cool. It was a well played game. It happens. I was the one who had to go down first.
Oh. Anyway, this was truly lovely. Darya, I have to say, I really enjoyed having you on here because I really felt like there was like another person who got me. It was like good amount of like backup with like Shreyas and Olympia both being here. And I was like,
Nice.
yes, I feel seen as a human being, and they feel seen as human beings, even if they won't admit it. So, it was fun.
I loved being here, and I always like hanging out with you. It was great hanging out with all four of you, but we all play favorites. We don't have to pretend that we don't. And I love family. So mine doesn't work. You see, y'all complain, and us, the people that don't have it, want it. So treat it well.
Not working right now, though. I'm really sad about this. Oh no, it's working. Okay. All right. Thank you, everyone. This
Amazing.
was a
All right.
wonderful live.
Thanks, guys.
We'll see you next time. And don't forget to keep following us on YouTube and all of our social media channels. We're always here. We're always happy to talk. And we'll see you next time. Bye.